And we are live once again. It's the Dave K Show. I'm David K. Jarreau, your host, and glad to be with you on this impromptu show tonight. We kind of told people earlier that we're going to be live with Thomas Jarreau, my son, who's in the Army in Hawaii right now. And we had a few little technical difficulties because of the way we wanted to set everything up. And you might be wondering, who's this beautiful lady I have next to me right now? Well, this is my wife, Miss Dave K. Jarreau, Eve Jarreau. How you doing?
Doing great, and you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. You're looking good tonight. You threw yourself together pretty quick.
I did.
Good deal.
Like real quick.
Awesome, right. Well, that sounds great. So we have Thomas on the line right now, and I want to start off by we're going to promote our cross sponsors and everything right here in a second, because I'm going to give people a chance to kind of tell your friends that we are live right now. If you know Thomas Jarreau, you're a friend of his or whatever, you are in the service and you want to wish him well or whatever, stay tuned. Send us some messages down below. And while you're telling your friends about the show, Eve's going to kind of tell us a little bit about some of our sponsors. So
yeah, we want to give a shout out to PointCoPreporter.com. PointCoPreporter.com is a good source to find out news on the net about Point P, listing links to articles, not just articles about Point P, from area media to their specialty, but you'll also find original articles too. So dial them up at PointCoPreporter.com.
Yes, and who do we have down here?
And we want to give a shout out to the Point P banner. Point P's oldest and only paper, and they're now on Facebook, guys. You can look them up on Facebook.
Yes, right. Like I always say, it's good to have what? Have paper that you can hold and stuff that you can feel.
That's right.
Get a little bit of ink on your fingers.
But I kind of liked it because I could go on, went on there the other day to look up something. Yes. I could go right on my phone.
Right. And I'll tell you another thing, too, which is really, really cool. Each one of these media sources, us included, is going to have a little tidbit that you can't find in the other one, right?
That's right.
You can actually go to the banner and pick a copy up, and you're going to find something on there that you're not going to find on Point P Recorder.
That's right.
That's because it's competition, guys. Competition, right?
Competition.
Yes.
Right.
And you're going to find some stuff on the Dave K Show, which you're not going to find anywhere. That's why I'm glad that Point P Reporter has linked us up on their front page so we can kind of help each other out.
That's good.
Yes.
And we're all working together to get the news out about things that are happening in Point P.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So if somebody misses something, the other guy catches, gets it in time. We're all working together for Point P.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about. So we're promoting Louisiana, all the way down from the big state of Louisiana down to our local stuff going on in Point P.
And
all right.
New Roads, which is the most beautiful city on the river.
It really, really is. And we always say that all roads lead to
New Roads.
That's right.
That's
Exactly.
right.
That's a good little thing. All right. So without further ado, that's our takeoff roll for today. And we have a very special guest on the show. Who is on the show today, Eve?
Our son,
Yes, give me
Thomas
five.
Jarreau. Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
Oh, look, there's Tom.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Oh, yes, can you hear me? All right, cool.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yep, I hear everybody fine.
Okay, yeah, there's about a 2-second delay, but that's okay. He's in Hawaii right now, and he is a little bit blurry now because we had to do some workarounds on our technical end, but not a problem at all. So, Tom, how you doing today? Is everything going okay?
So far, it's pretty good. Today's been a good day.
Yes, very, very good. So I heard, first of all, you're in the Army. You've been in the Army almost 3 years right now. You're serving currently. You're stationed in Hawaii right now. Right, is that right?
Yes.
Schofield Barracks.
Yep.
Schofield Barracks, right. So tell us a little bit about Hawaii. How is it living in Hawaii?
It's okay, I guess. Hawaii is a different island, a different place than like anywhere else in the United States.
Good or bad?
It's not a great. I don't know. In my opinion, it's not a great place to live. But it's a great place to visit. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Because everything here is really expensive, and here everything has to be imported through a boat or plane from the mainland over to here. So it drives the cost of living up.
Absolutely.
Right. How's the weather out there now? Or year round?
But the weather is pretty good. If you like the whole beach weather, it's pretty much beach weather all year round.
Oh, that's awesome. I like beach weather.
I know. Yes.
I want to go.
You want to go? Come on, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You get acclimated to it though. So it depends on where you go though, because on the Big Island, where we go train, we're in the mountains, so it gets really cold at night. And then there's wind and stuff. But where I'm at, it's pretty hot all the time. But you get acclimated to it. So whenever it drops to 60 degrees, you're shivering, you're freezing.
Wow, how's the humidity out there?
It's pretty humid. Some days you'll be standing in formation for no more than 10 minutes and already be like soaked through your clothes.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, before we get too much into our conversation, I do want to say the phone lines are open. If you want to give a shout out, I know Alex called up earlier, and we have a few other people that want to call Thomas and wish him well or whatever. Our number is 713. I'm sorry, 225-713-5099. And Grant can pull up a little graphic in a second on there. But once again, 225-713-5099. That's our 24-hour call-in line or hotline. And you can actually talk to us right now on the air. You can talk to Thomas. You can wish him well, whatever you want to tell him. You love him, you hate him, you wish him well. I'm just joking.
How's they might want to know how our surfing skills are.
Right, exactly. So, Thomas, we got to ask you. We got.
We know how your skateboarding skills are excellent. So we figured you might have picked up surfing while you're in Hawaii.
Right.
No, I can't do it. I can't do anything physical right now at the moment due to what's wrong with my brain.
Yeah.
Yes, right. So, that leads us to another thing that we want to talk about because you've been in everybody's prayers and thoughts and everything lately. So we found out recently that you had some medical problems that just popped up in your life. Thomas, can you briefly tell everybody, people that don't know whatever, take us from the beginning when you were doing well and all of a sudden something happened. Can you kind of tell us what happened?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, I started feeling bad about like 3 months ago, I guess. I guess it was about 3 months ago. And it was like weird things like I'd be walking around and I just get winded from walking up a flight of stairs or like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I didn't think anything of it because, like, the job that I do is very physically demanding. So, like, I just figured it was, tired from work or whatever. But then I ended up having 3 seizures about a month ago, or about a month and a half ago now, I guess. It's been a while. But the day before that, we had a battery run. So we were all running. Or it was might have been a platoon run, I don't remember. It was a battery run or a platoon run. While we were running, and I ended up blacking out in the middle of the run, and then I hit the pavement. And then I woke up, and I didn't know what happened. And I thought I tripped over my shoes or something like that. So I was like, well, whatever. So I just finished out the run. And then the very next day is whenever I ended up having 3 seizures. I was just in my room doing whatever after work, about to go eat, and then as soon as we walk out the door to go eat, I just beanpoled, like got really stiff, and then I fell over and just had 3 seizures like back to back.
Wow, so this actually was very concerning for us and for you, so kind of give us a little brief rundown of what they found when they started running some tests on you.
Right, so I had 3 seizures, so obviously whenever you get seizures, and especially since this is my first one and I had 3 for the first time, they automatically went and check your brain out, do the whole CAT scans, MRIs, that kind of thing. So they did a couple of CAT scans, and they did an MRI, and then they found a dime-sized mass of what looks like a calcium deposit, like right behind my left eye.
Wow.
They found that, and they also found an entanglement of blood vessels around my brainstem, and it's called an AVM, which stands for Arterial Venous Malformation.
Okay.
So basically, a bunch of blood vessels created like a yarn ball. It looks like a yarn ball, and it's around my brainstem right now.
Wow. And do you have just one of those?
Yeah, I just have one. So I have one of those AVMs, and then the other, whatever. They're calling it a tumor because they're not really sure what it is yet. But it looks like about the size of a dime. It looks like a big kidney stone just chilling behind my left eye.
Wow, interesting. So, how they put you on some medication? I'm assuming.
So I'm on Keppra right now, which is it works, I guess, because I haven't had a seizure in about a month and a half, which is good. But it has pretty wacky side effects. So I just went to the neurologist today to try to get my medicine switched over. But since I'm getting married in about 3 to 4 weeks, she wanted to wait till after I got back from block leave to put me on medication so I don't have an adverse reaction and something bad doesn't happen where I have to cancel the wedding or anything like that, or I can't go home.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, congratulations on the wedding for sure. That's really the big highlight.
We're getting a daughter.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty.
Or a daughter.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm excited. Ashlyn Bob is wonderful.
Right. Definitely. So, yeah, congratulations on the what do we have to talk about now? So you went to the doctor today. Give us the latest update on what's going on. You just got back from the doctor today.
Yeah.
Okay, so today the point of me going to the doctor today was to get what was it? I went to interventional radiology to go talk to one of the doctors out there that's going to be doing an angiogram, a cerebral angiogram again, because I had one done about a month ago. And that's just to take better pictures of my brain, because what they do with that is they stick a needle in your groin and they shoot fluid into your veins, and it highlights the blood vessels on a camera inside of your brain, so they can get a better look at the entanglement of blood vessels around my brainstem.
Right.
So they just basically told me what they were going to do. I already knew what they were going to do because I already had this done before, but they just had to go make me sign waivers consenting to the procedure and telling me all the risks and stuff like that.
Right.
And then after that, I talked to neurology. Like I said, hopefully I get medicine switched over from Keppra to Topamax. But the doctor looked over the results in the last test of my brain, and I can't get put on Topamax because she said it'd make me too dopey and I'd be too high to function normally.
Oh, wow.
If I was on Topamax.
Right.
So they're looking at other options for different medications at the moment, because I'm getting really bad headaches still while I'm on Keppra. So they're trying to get me on a medicine that can make the seizures be pretty much non-existent, and also help with my headaches, because the headaches are pretty bad.
Right. Well, we're definitely going to keep you in prayer, and just pray everything turns out well for you. And Grant back there, he's producing the show today. So Grant, put that number back on the screen if you don't mind, please. And we want to try to get a couple calls in before we leave today. We're going to hang out for a little bit more time with Thomas.
Right.
So you got anything, Eve?
Yeah, and we also want to thank the people that are praying for Thomas and praying for us, because, as a mom, you want to be right there. But like the doctor said, now's not the time to come. Is when Thomas has a surgery. But we want to just thank New Life Worship Center on Hospital Road and their prayer team for covering with 24-hour prayer, and Dr. Rochelle, who is awesome.
Yes,
He's been such a big support to us.
Yeah.
And the men's group that he's with for praying. We just appreciate that, Dr. Rochelle, and you've been such an encouragement to our family, and we've just been blessed to have you in our community. We're just extremely thankful to the Lord that he sent you to Poincare Parish.
Absolutely. And Thomas, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Trump sign the thing or whatever where once you get out the Army you can see like your personal doctor or whatever? How does that work? Am I right?
I think so. I think so. I don't know how it is with normal people just getting out, like just regular ETSing. Because I'm not ETSing, I'm obviously getting a med board because of this, most likely. So they'll obviously have benefits from the VA and possible TRICARE for like 6 months after I get out. I'm not sure how that works. I gotta look more into it. But the doctor will brief me on all that stuff as I get closer to me getting out.
Right. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Yeah. So it's kind of up in the air, I guess. After you get married, you're going to go back to Hawaii whenever you get settled back in, and then you have your procedures after that.
Right. So I'll have more doctor's appointments with the neurologist and the neurosurgeon, because they'll be looking over my test results from the EEG I get tomorrow, the MRI, and the new angiogram. Because during the month of December, everyone's going to be going home for Christmas, so no one's really going to be able to do too much.
Right.
That's why they're waiting till January to look over my stuff and then give me a surgery date if they're going to do surgery. My two options I have now are open brain surgery or it's a radiation therapy.
Okay.
Kind of the same way they do with kidney stones. They have the battle and they'll shoot radiation into the kidney stone, and then it'll kind of break it up.
Interesting.
Gotcha. That's kind of the same thing they're looking at doing to my brain. That or open brain surgery, whichever one they think will be better off for me.
Yeah.
And that'll reduce the swelling or shrink the entanglement.
Yeah, it's supposed to, right. That's the plan right now, because they think it's like I said, a calcium deposit, but they're not sure yet. That's why they want to do more testing before they operate. They don't want to operate too early because they're afraid something could go wrong.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are you on any kind of a special diet or anything?
So I'm supposed to be on a keto diet.
Really?
I'm supposed to be on a keto diet.
Really?
Well, they recommended it, which is, obviously like a lot of protein, no starches, not a lot of sugars. But I haven't really been. Well, I mean, I've been trying to follow it, but this is more of a suggestion. More, I need to stay away from more things like obviously alcohol, caffeine, that kind of stuff that actually affects your brain.
Have you gained or lost any weight?
Yeah, so like, which is weird. I put it down on the paper to the doctor, but she I don't guess she read it or whatever. But in 1 week, I lost 10 pounds in a week.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I know it's weird. I still eat the same amount of food, and I don't know. I don't understand why I lost weight, but
right. You think it was like fluid or actually fat or not muscle, hopefully.
Well, I'm not really sure. Well, they thought it was a gastrointestinal thing. They had a problem with that, but they did some like minor testing of that the other day, and like my GI tract's fine. So they're not sure. It might be from the medicine they're thinking though, since it's new.
Right.
But they don't know.
Right. Interesting. Okay. So, we still got the phone lines up on the screen, 225-713-5099. Everybody call in right now. We're fixing to go off the air pretty soon. We're here with our son, Thomas Jarreau, who's currently stationed at Schofield Barracks in Hawaii. And he will be coming down later on next month to get married in New Roads, Louisiana. And once again, we're just trying to get an update on Thomas to try to find out what's going on with his medical problems and how he's doing and everything. So, anything I want to add to that, Eve, or any questions?
I think we about covered it all. We love you.
Yes, we do.
And
yep.
You have a big support team back at home.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
A lot of people that are here to encourage you and lift you up in prayer and just words of encouragement. Because I know it's got to be hard on you.
Oh, yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one really sees it because it's in my brain, but like I feel it. You can actually feel it behind my eye.
Wow.
Well, you can't, but like I can. Like, I'm in pain all the time, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Like I said, they know what's wrong with me. They can operate on it. It's not cancerous, which is what I was really worried about.
Right.
Yeah, that's
it's benign. So.
That's an answer to prayer right there.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
And I was thinking today about the hymn that Daddy used to sing on Christ the solid rock I stand.
Yep, all of the ground is
sinking sand. Yeah.
Right. Yep. That's very, very good.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I said your grandpa, Dr. Beeman, would be proud of you. And
yeah.
I just that hymn came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah. And of course, November, it was Veterans Day earlier this month, and so I see it as Veterans Month, not just Veterans Day. So we honor and celebrate our veterans, for the whole month of November, all year round. But we take the whole month of November to recognize them, specifically. And so the last show that we second to last show that we just had, we had 3 veterans at the table, and they all said to tell you hello. I know Alex Patu, he's a friend of mine. He's a former U.S. Navy, and he was supposed to be calling in. He may have to work tonight. I'm not really sure how that's working, but he said to tell you hello. Also, Amber, she was in the U.S. Navy. She said to tell you hello, and good friend Derek Poirier.
Yeah,
he said to tell you hello. Right, he said to tell you hello.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. Fellowshipping with 3 veterans at the table right here. We had a good time talking and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a common bond no matter what branch of service you're in. I mean, if you fight for this country, it's a common bond between everybody. Although different branches of the military do have their little squabbles and everything, but we're all in it for the same reason.
Oh no, like we talk trash to each other all the time, just because
Right.
It's fun. It's fun to poke fun at other branches, but in the end of the day, like we're all fighting for the same thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
and we appreciate that fight.
Yeah.
To give us the freedoms that we have.
Yes. Right. And you still love the Army. I'm assuming you'll always will love the Army. Once a soldier, always a soldier. I mean, it's in you for the rest of your life.
The Army's done more for me than I ever could have imagined.
That's great. That's awesome.
Especially with this now that I have TRICARE, like, because this thing has been in my brain for a while now. Mm-hmm. And if I was still in the civilian sector, I would have never had the money to afford surgery or anything like that. So.
Right.
I'm pretty blessed that I got to put here.
Because you were on Blue Cross on our insurance, and recently when you turned, whatever age, 26 was it, or 25?
26.
Yeah. I turned 26, but I think 25 is the cutoff age. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they sent me a letter in the mail they're going like, your son Thomas is no longer on Blue Cross. I'm going like, well, thank goodness he's on TRICARE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, that would have been a disaster if this would have happened with no insurance.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
Just the ambulance bill alone is like $1,600 just to bring me to the hospital.
Right.
It's like a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
That is amazing. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up in a second here, but take us maybe for like a typical day of you on the army base. Like what do you do like Monday through Friday? Do you get weekends off?
Right.
How does your week go, real quick?
Yeah. So I'll explain it real quick. It's like everyone like looks at like obviously movies like on TV or like in theaters about what the army or what the military actually is like, and it's totally like. Something I forget what it is, and then the name has rates, but it's all the same thing. It just means what your job is, and then for the army there's a number, and then there's a letter after the number. The number is your series of jobs. So like 13 series is all artillery jobs, and then like 68 series would be all medical jobs, and then 11 series would be all infantry jobs, that kind of stuff.
And there's tons of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like 230 or something like that.
Wow.
I don't remember.
There's even like film and video production, right?
Yeah, there's like a whole media team. You can go to school for that and just be like, work on videos, like edit stuff.
Wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, so I'm a 13 Bravo with this cannon crew member, so I shoot artillery. There's 3 pieces we have: a Paladin, a 777, and then a 119er. I'm on a 119er, which shoots a 105 millimeter howitzer round. So yeah, we're in the field. We pretty much just like support the infantry. We'll shoot rounds like clear out a village. If they need to assault through it, or like if they have like trees blocking the way they need to get through, we'll blow up a tree or blow up a mountain, something like that.
Yeah.
So back in Garrison, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, well, so in Garrison, it's not really too exciting. Usually it's just maintenance. We do maintenance all the time. So it'll be us down in the motor pool, we keep all of our vehicles and all of our guns at. And we'll just do maintenance on the vehicles, make sure that they're all like working properly and good. And then we'll go through our connects and make sure we have all the stuff we need to deploy. And then clean our guns out, that kind of stuff. And then if we got new guys, we'll obviously teach them all that stuff.
Right. So do you see other people with other branches of the service? I heard Pedro Leonard, our fire chief, is he's in the Navy. He was in Hawaii last week also.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could have seen him, but I didn't have his number. I would have called him, but I didn't have his number. But yeah, so Schofield Barracks is mainly an Army installation. But if you have a DoD ID card or a CAC, you can pretty much get any installation. The Marine Corps bases are a little harder to get onto because they're very like anal about who they let on their base. So even if you have a CAC card, if you're from another branch, you still got to get a visitor's pass. But we see they have some Marines that live on this base actually, right down the road from me. I don't know why they live here. I think Marine Corps housing got kind of filled up, so we had extra spots over here. But yeah, like the island's pretty small, and they have 4 bases here, I think, 4 or 5 bases here. So like we see different service members all the time.
Interesting. So if we wanted to come see you, and at least one of us, I know Eve definitely will come see you. So how does that work? Are we allowed on the base?
Yeah, so it's like it's ridiculous how easy it is to get on this installation.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Literally, all you gotta do is show like your civilian ID at the gate. Then they'll throw. They'll just tell you to go around this little like covering they got, and they'll just do a quick vehicle inspection, make sure you don't have any drugs or firearms or anything like that.
Right.
And they'll give you a visitor's pass, and you can just boom, come on post.
Well, cool.
It's too easy.
And of course, we'd have to do our lodging and hotel room off base, right?
Right. Well, yes, because they do have a hotel on post for like obviously when people are like just moving here, or when people are moving out, or whenever families come. But the hotel on post is really expensive, and it's not even that good. It's not even that good. It's a pretty crappy quality. So,
wow.
I'd recommend if you guys do want to come see me, or if anybody wants to come out to like see me, just get a hotel office. You'll be doing yourself a favor.
Right. Right.
Awesome.
Well, that sounds great, man. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and people are still
All
free
right.
to make comments below because nobody called in right now. That's not a problem. Still,
Yeah.
we're gonna this video we posted probably about 5 minutes after we go offline, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on our YouTube channel, Dave K Show YouTube channel, and leave it on Facebook right here for people to watch. And we encourage everybody to like this video and share it or get it out there to all the people that know you and love you and everything. So,
Yeah.
before we leave, Eve, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to our friend who's now deceased that was in the military, Mark McBride.
Oh, Big Mac, right?
Big Mac. I've
Yes,
been
indeed.
thinking of him a lot this week.
Midshipman, yep.
Yeah.
Big Mac, yep. We do appreciate our Big Mac, yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we do. We miss
Yes.
him.
We sure do, yep. He loved those boys. He loved Thomas, Timmy, and Grant.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget, guys, PointCopeReporter.com
That's right, and Porky P.
and
Banner.
Point Copy Banner.
That's right, very
Yeah.
good. Okay, Tom, before we wrap it up, anything you want to say before we go?
I just appreciate everybody, sending me positive vibes and prayers. I really need them right now. And then if anybody wants to see me, I'll be home on the 22nd of December. And it's gonna be kind of hectic because I'm, doing wedding stuff all
Yes.
week. But I'll be home and I'll be available some of those days. So if anybody wants to hang out or do anything, just let me know.
Okay, and I have to put a little plug in real quick. You're gonna make a little cameo appearance for Ventress. I have to put that in. Sorry about that, but I mean, you're gonna be playing a song or two
Yeah,
for Ventress
that is true.
before your wedding.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many people know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Can you
like,
bleep that out?
No. It's on Facebook.
Okay.
Like you can see the comments of me and BJ talking about it on Facebook. So like anybody can go look at it. But I don't know if they really announced it. They just said it'd be a special show because
okay.
we recorded that album. We recorded that album 5 years ago.
Wow, time flies.
And it's like,
Sorry, Ben.
yes, I know. It was. It's the 5th-year anniversary of the album. So they asked, since I'm going to be home, if I wanted to play a song from the record on there. So I'm going to play the first song that I wrote with them when I joined the band live at Rax on the 27th.
That's amazing. Wow, yes, indeed. That's great.
Friday. Yeah.
Well, definitely. That's great, man. It'll be like a little mini reunion for y'all. That's great.
Oh, yeah. I can
Awesome.
tell my friends again. Yeah, it'd be great. I'm going to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really
right.
nice.
Well, that is great, man. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, and thanks so much for joining us. We're going to get back with you for another update. Maybe next week we'll get you back on for another update. How about that?
Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Sounds great.
We might even start a little trend. Might even do like a weekly update till you come back.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Yeah.
can do it.
Why not?
Yeah, because
I mean,
I have appointments. I have appointments pretty much every week until I get back home. So I'll be able to give you guys a constant,
Yeah,
update.
that's cool, man. Yeah, we'll do like a weekly update till you come back.
That's
maybe,
awesome.
Maybe even beyond. Who
Yeah.
knows?
We love you.
Yes, we love
Yeah,
you.
We
yeah.
miss you.
Yep. And
that too.
Timmy says hello. I think he's taking a nap right now. He has to work tonight at 10, so he's taking a nap. But he says hello
yeah.
too. All right. Well, sounds great. We're going to wrap it up right here. Thanks so much for joining us. And this is going to be another episode of the Dave K Show, which I had no idea